Yes, yeah. Good evening, all. So, myself. So, before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes.
Yes,
Thank you. So, in the last previous session, we had some introductory session of Python. Yes. So, Python was introduced in the year 1989, but all of a sudden, Python is suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? Suddenly super popular. Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular. So Python, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular means it has got very less coding. Python has got very less coding as compared with any other programming language, not even one-fourth coding, very less code. Yes, and the simple syntaxes, they look like normal English statements. They're not as complex as other programming language. And interactive mode given by Python, right? You can easily interact with Python statement by statement. This kind of interaction you cannot see in other programming languages. Interactive mode given by Python, statement by statement interaction. And multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. Yes, multi-programming features. What all the features we see in different other programming languages? All the features we see here in Python. And also wide varieties of applications you can develop using Python. Wide varieties of applications, any kind of applications we can develop, right? Like automation applications, web applications, animation applications, gaming applications, networking applications, embedded applications, database applications, desktop applications, right? Any kind of, and many built-in libraries. Many built-in libraries like 89,300 inbuilt modules Python is providing for every environment. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environment. Whatever environment you are from, Python has got a module, right? And that's the reason we call Python as a general purpose programming. General purpose programming means it's not for a particular purpose, it's not for purpose based, for any purpose. That's why we call it as general purpose programming. Yes. Platform independent. Platform independent. Platform independent or machine independent, where it can run on any hardware or any operating system. It's a high level language. Python is a high level language. Yes. Easily understandable. It's portable, right? And interpreted language. Python is a interpreted language. Interpretation, line by line execution, which makes debugging easy and supports all databases. And it's a programmer friendly programming. Programmer friendly programming. Programmer friendly programming language. So Python has got very less coding, simple syntax, interactive mode. You can interact with Python statement by statement, multi-programming features. What all the features we see in other programmings we see in Python, wide varieties of applications we can create. Thousands of modules Python has got for different environments. No need to write huge codings, many inbuilt functions. present within these modules. General purpose programming, it is not for a particular purpose. It's not like for all the purposes, right? Platform independent, it can run on all the platforms, all the hardwares and operating system. High level language, interpreted line by line execution, supports all databases and user friendly or programmer friendly, right? Yes. So you need to know something about the PSF, a Python Software Foundation, right? What is that? Python Software Foundation. Yes. PSF. PSF, right? Yes. It is a non-profit organization. It is a non-profit organization, right? Devoted towards Python community. Yes. So talk about this PSF, non-profit organization devoted towards Python community. It was launched in the year 2001. And the main objective of this Python Software Foundation to foster the development of Python from version to version, right? Yes. And in the year 2005, PSF received PSF received Computer World Horizon Award. Computer World Horizon Award. In the year 2000, PSF received Computer World Horizon Award. And the president for this, right? Guido van Rossum. The same personality who introduced Python, who developed Python, the same personality is the president for this PSF. And headquarters, where are the headquarters located? Delaware, US. Official website for Python, official website, python.org. Python.org is the official website from where you can download Python, from where you can see the documentation for each and every Python release. So this is something about PSF, Python Software Foundation. Yes. So before you go with the installation of Python, you need to know something about the Python versions. What are the various versions we had till now? What is the latest versions of Python? What is the stable versions of Python, right? Yes. Python 1.x version, the first version was released in the year 1989. Then the late two version, 2.x means 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, right? The first two version was released in the year 2000. Yes. Python 3.x. The version what we are using currently is the 3 version. It was released in the year 2008. Still we are using this Python 3 version, right? So latest version of Python, right? Python 3.13. 3.13 is the latest version. Yes. Stable version of Python, right? Yes, stable version, right? Python 3.12. 3.12. Stable version is nothing but mostly used version. You can say like mostly used version. Yes. 1.x, 2.x, 3.x. Currently, what the version what we are going to install is Python 3.13. Yes, Python installation. Yes. So before I go with the installation, right, just 1 second. So just go to the start settings, apps, apps and features. Python 3.13, right? Yes, I'm uninstalling this Python 3.13. So Python is going to provide different softwares for different environments. It is going to provide different softwares for different environments, for Windows, for Linux, for Mac OS. For Linux, there is no need of any installation of Python. Along with this, whenever you install Linux OS, by default, Python also comes as inbuilt within that. No need of separate installation of Python for Linux environment. But for Windows and for Mac OS, you are supposed to download and you need to install it. Yes. Again, for Windows, we have got two softwares Python is providing for Windows 32-bit and for Windows 64-bit. So if your Windows is a 32-bit, you are supposed to download 32-bit Python software. If your Windows is a 64-bit, you are supposed to download 64-bit Python software. Just I'll show you how can you check whether your Windows is a 32-bit or 64-bit. Just a second. Uninstallation was successful here, right? So I'm closing this. Let me show you how can you check whether your Windows is a 32-bit or 64-bit, right? How, yes. Uh, Close this. Go to your file explorer. Go to this PC, right click on this and say properties. 64-bit operating system it is saying. Right click on this PC and say properties. You can see saying 64-bit. If it is 32-bit, if you are using older version of Windows like Windows 7 or Windows 8, so if you got 32-bit, you are supposed to download a 32-bit Python software. Here you got 64-bit. Once again, can anyone please confirm? Is my voice clear to you?
Yes, it is
Yes,
clear.
sir.
Fine, thank you. So 64-bit operating system. Now I'm going to download Python, right? What is the official website for Python? Just open your Chrome browser, right? Python.org. Python.org is the official website. Just type python.org, the official website for Python, from where you can download, from where you can see the documentation of each and every Python release, right? You can click on this downloads, all releases. You can click on this all releases. Once I'm clicking on all these releases, right? Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Don't go for this active Python release. Go for a specific release. Looking for a specific release from the last 20 years, right? What all the versions which are introduced, right? All that you can see here since from 2001 onwards, two version onwards, right? You can see which version you want to install, right? So the latest version 3.3, 3.13.4, just 6 days ago, June 3rd, June 3rd, right? It was introduced 3.13.4, right? So June 3rd, just 6 days ago, it was introduced. Just I want to download and install this version. Click on this Python 3.13.4. Click on this. Just if you click, it will just open this Python 3.13.4. Just scroll to the bottom of this page. Just scroll to the bottom of this page, right? You can see the files. Windows installer 64-bit, Windows installer 32-bit. Based upon your Windows, select 32 or 64-bit. So just click on this 64-bit, your download started, right? Here can you see your download started. See, just go to python.org. Within that, go to the downloads folder, scroll down to the looking for a specific release. In that, select Python 3.13.4, and you can see these files there. Windows 64, if it is Windows 64, click on this Windows 64, right? So once is Windows 64, click on this Windows 64. If it is 32-bit, you need to click on this 32-bit. And for Mac OS 64-bit universal installer, right? Yes. So once it is downloaded, hardly it takes just 30 seconds to install this Python. So just a 2 point, just it's very 21 MB of size, 27 MB of size, right? Just 27 MB of size. Yes. Yes, almost done with that download process. Yes. Now it has downloaded, right? 27.3 MB, 3.5 Python 3.13.4. Click on this. Click on this. Otherwise, go to the downloads and click on this exe file, right? Don't immediately go for installation, right? First, just select this add Python to path, add Python to path. If you are just selecting this, no need to set environment variables manually. Automatically your Python path is going to be added to the path variable of OS. So just select it so that no need to do anything manually. Next, go for customize installation so that you can choose the locations and the features. Click on this. So by default, everything gets selected. You no need to select anything. Everything are selected. So documentation of Python, so which used for downloading and installing Python packages, ideally integrated development learning environment, Python test suite. All this you are going to get, right? Say next. So here also nothing to select, whichever you want that is already selected. Creating shortcut, this third and fourth select, right? And see that location, installation location, right? Where it is getting installed in C, users, Dell, app data, local programs, Python 3.11, right? In C, users, Dell, app data, local programs, Python 3.13. So just tomorrow, if you want to locate a Python, where exactly it is installed, you need to enter into all the subdirectories. So you need to enter into all the subdirectories, right? Yes. Okay, just keep your mouse here. Just keep the mouse here, right? And just remove all this. C/Python 3.13. C/Python 3.13. Just I am trying to install Python within this C drive. Python 3.13, nothing but 3.13 version, right? So a folder with this name is going to be created automatically, and Python is going to get installed into this. If you've got any queries, you can just unmute and you can ask your queries, or you can type in the chat during the session, right? Yes. All these sessions are interactive sessions, and immediately you can uh, unmute yourself and you can ask your queries. So here I'm installing in C Python 3.13. Just say install. Hardly it takes 30 seconds for installing Python. Check it. Yes. Once it is done, let us check whether it is properly installed or not, and also whether it is recognized or not. From anywhere, it has to be recognized from your system. So that's the reason we need to add the path of this Python to that path variable of OS. So thousands of modules Python is providing for different environments, whatever environment. That's the reason Python is the #1 ranked programming language. That's got with diversified number of applications creations. Right. Setup was successful. Just I am closing it. Now at the bottom search panel, I'm typing CMD and say enter and go to this command prompt. Go to this command prompt. Go to this command prompt and just type a Python, and if it's hit enter, just say enter. The Python version what you have installed that has to be displayed, and the Python interpreter should be opened. Can you see 3.1, 3.4, June 3rd, 2025 it was introduced. Can you see this three arrow symbol? Any valid Python statements can type here and you can interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. 3 plus 2, 23 into 45. X has 10, Y has 5. What is X? What is Y? X into Y. X into 2. 10 square, 100. A equal to Ajay. B equal to Kumar. A plus B means Ajay Kumar. X equal to hello. X into 3 prints hello for 3 times. X into 5 prints hello for. If we say quit, it will come out of this, right? So in this way, you can interact with Python interpreter statement by statement. For every statement, it gives response. Okay, fine. So Python installation, if anything, for anyone from Linux environment, if you are using this Python within the Linux, if you want the latest version of Python to be installed in your Linux machine, just use this command, right? So everything you do from the root user, write sudo apt-get install apt-get install, right? Python 3.13, right? Yes. It automatically downloads and installs Python, right, into your local machine. This command, right? Yes. Python execution modes. Python execution modes, two modes of execution. So interactive mode here, we directly type Python statements on the interpreter. We directly type Python statements on the interpreter. We directly type Python statements on the interpreter and the user can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, Python gives response. What is the advantage of this interactive mode? If it doesn't know about any Python functionality, you can type here and check what output it is going to provide. Based on that, you can easily analyze what is it for. To test the functionalities of Python, and to learn Python, to test the functionalities of Python and to learn Python. And for the beginner and for the learner, right, Python, this interactive mode works better. Yes. And second one, like batch mode. See, this interactive mode is not used for developing applications in Python. So we go for batch mode. Here in batch mode, we write a batch of statements or set of statements within the editors or IDEs, within the editors or IDEs, integrated development environments, right? And save it by using .py extension. Save it by using .py extension, right? And later submit it to Python and later submit it to Python. And later submit it to Python. So what are the various editors and what are the various IDEs? What are the various editors and what are the various IDEs supported by Python? Various editors, right? Yes. Within the notepad, you can write the Python code and create a .py file, edit plus, right? Within the edit plus, you can write the Python code and create a .py file, vi and nano, vi and nano editors, right? Yes. Within the notepad, within the edit plus, within the vi, within the nano editors. These first two are for Windows environment where you can write Python code and create a .py file. These two are for Linux environment. Yes. And what are the various IDEs where we can write the Python code? Various IDEs, integrated development environments, right? So first like PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, Jupyter Notebook, VS Code. Sorry, PyCharm, PyDev, Komodo, Spider, Eclipse, NetBeans, Jupyter Notebook, and VS Code. You may ask why these many IDs for Python? Why not one or two? Python is used for different environments. Different environments are using different IDEs. For typical, for example, for data science applications, Jupyter Notebook is mostly preferred. Spider is preferred. Even for big data applications, Spider is preferred. Jupyter Notebook is preferred. For typical web applications, PyCharm is mostly preferred, VS Code is preferred. In this way, for different environments, different IDs are used. So I'm going to show you, unlike other training sites, not on a single ID, I'm going to show you on multiple IDs like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, VS Code, all these things. Among all these, the mostly used ID for Python, PyCharm is the mostly used one, mostly used ID, right? Yes. Just I'll take 10 minutes more. Yes. Developing the first Python application. Developing the first Python application, right? Yes. Within a editor. Developing the first Python application within editor, example like a notepad, example like notepad, right? Yes. Open notepad and type the following. Open notepad and type the following Python statements. See, up to now, we didn't discuss anything related to Python right there. So just I'll take two values, two numbers, x as 10, y as 4, or a y equal to 20. I just want to perform some kind of arithmetic operations like x plus y, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So this addition, subtraction, x minus y, print x into y, x by y. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. I'll just copy this to a separate notepad file. I'll copy this to a separate notepad file. Yes. So I just created a folder for this batch, Python 10 p.m. Yes. I'm saving it as sample1.py. I'll save all my Python codes within this folder. Yes. Save it. Now, just I'm writing the save as sample1.py. Save as sample1.py and now submit this file to Python. Save as sample1.py and now submit this file to Python. As how we are going to submit this .py file to Python, right? Yes. At the bottom, the search type CMD, the search panel type CMD, press enter. You got this. If you say Python, if you hit enter, it will go to interactive mode. I doesn't want interactive mode. So just to specify the path where your file is available within the C drive, within this Python 10 p.m. batch, within that sample1.py. Yes, say hit enter. So now 10 plus 20, 10 minus 20, 10 into 20, 10 by 20. Just type Python, specify in the file present in which folder, present in which drive, the entire file path, and you will get this output here. So just I'm copying this. So just type Python and specify the entire Python file. It is going to get it. But here, what is your observation, right? But here, we are writing the code. We are writing the code at one place. We are writing the code at one place and executing at the other place. We are writing the code at one place and executing at the other place. But to write and execute at the same place, we are writing the code at one place and executing at the other place. We are writing the at one where you are writing within the notepad you are writing. Where you are executing in the command prompt, within the command prompt. But to write and execute at the same place, we have IDLE. We have IDLE, Integrated Development Learning Environment, which comes along with Python installation, which comes along with Python installation, using which we can write and execute at the same place. We can write and execute at the same place. So how to open this ideally and how to write the code and how to execute the code within the same place? Right. Just you can say ideally here. Ideally, whenever you say ideally Python 3.13, can click it. Python shell gets opened in this way. Python 3.1. This is one way of opening. Otherwise, go to start programs. Here, all apps. Go to the all apps and see all your applications. Python 3.13. Click it. The first thing what you see is ideally, right? Yes. File, new file. Here, if you want to work with interactive mode, you can just work with interactive mode. But I doesn't want interactive mode. If you want batch mode, file, new file. Write your code, x as 10, y as 4, print x plus y, x minus y, x into y. So arithmetic operations, right, x minus y, x into y. So write the code here itself, execute the code here itself. Yes, here run option is there, writing here and run here itself. But save it, save. So see the right. Python 10 p.m. batch. Sample2.py. Any name with sample2.py. Yes. Run module. Can you check here? 10 plus 4, 10 minus 4, 10 into 4. Once again, writing the code here, save it. Control S for saving. Yes, and say run. Run module. 10 plus 4, 10 minus 4, 10 into 4, right? Yes. So in this way, we can write the code and execute the code here itself, right? Yes. So what we have discussed today, right? Reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, Python software foundation, and Python versions, Python installation, Python execution modes, interactive mode, batch mode, What are the various editors? What are the various IDEs supported? Later, I'll show you on one by one IDE, how to download, how to install, where to write the code, how to execute everything step by step. Developing the first Python application within the editor like Notepad, writing the code and just saving it and just submitting, right? And also using IDLE, right? Where we can write and execute. So tomorrow we'll be entering into this data types variables and how what happens internally when you define some variables, how to print the value, how to print the address, how to print the types, right? Tomorrow also you can follow the same time, same link to see more discussion on this. Once again, you can check this course content. So yes, in brief, in depth, we'll be discussing about this Python basics, history, applications, features, advantages, versions, Python operations, different editors, IDs, constants, variables, typecasting, escape sequences, operators in Python, IDs, different IDs like PyCharm, Jupyter, Spider, Eclipse, flow control statements, looping statements, strings indexing, slicing, string functions, string methods, string special characters. Yes. Collections in Python, list indexing, list slicing, list functions, list methods, list addresses, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions, categories, their arguments type, types of functions, lambda function, filter function, map function, reduce function, modules, packages, errors and exceptions, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python data and time, operating system module, advanced concepts like iterator, generator, closures, decorators, web scraping, graphic programming, Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Python pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and a matplotlib, right? Yes. So these 30 topics for Python Core and Advanced, and the people who wants to go for Python full stack web development, right? Along with the Django framework, Python framework, right? The Django installation, project architecture, views, templates, admin, Django models, advanced concepts, and UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and MySQL, right? Yes. So I was just saying, right, in the law. Just a second, right? Yes. Yeah. Python, Python Core and Python Advanced, totally like 6 to 70 hours I'll be discussing. Around 2 to 2.5 months it takes. 5,000 is the course fee for it. UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap, along with this Python Core and Advanced, people who wants to go for Python full stack. Yes, the Django framework, Flask frame, one more framework I'm going to discuss for this batch, Flask framework, MySQL, and a project. Topics from 2 to 6, right? It also takes 70 more hours, 2 months duration, 7,000 is this course fee. And Python 70 hours, framework 70 hours, totally 140 hours. 5,000 for Python, framework 7,000, totally 12,000. But if you are taking the entire package with a single payment, it is 10K. And the timings of this batch, let me make it clear about the timings. First 1 week, it will be starting at 10 p.m. daily 1 hour. But later, after 1 week, it will be starting at 9 p.m. So I'm making it clear about the timings before you go through the payment process. So 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. will be your actual timing up to the end of the course. And offerings will be getting each and every session video and soft copy of these class notes, assignments, and tasks to work. WhatsApp group for technical discussions, or if you get any errors, you can take snap of it and post in this WhatsApp. Resumes and interview questions. All the sessions are interactive sessions, right? At any point, you can ask. For each and every statement I type, you will be responding with the expected output. Once we start with this programming part, 300 plus code examples in Python core and advanced, 15 plus applications in these frameworks. So this is what is part of this. Yes, any queries you got, anyone, right?
Sir, I just want to know about your background.
So I'm full-time trainer in DURGASOFT. I got experience of 20 plus years, right? So just training in different technologies, right? Like Java, Python, and different other technologies, high-end technologies like big data, Hadoop, Spark, Python, Azure data lake, Azure data engineering, right? Azure data factory, Databricks, right? So in many multiple technologies, I'm just training here in this DurgaSoft. So total experience, 20 years of experience, right? Yes. Previously, I used to work for Naresh Technologies. Now I'm working for this DurgaSoft. Okay.
Can you share me that syllabus for in this chat link, which we shown earlier?
Can you see a big message is given by this online team?
Okay.
Can you see a big message is given by the online team? There you can see the content, right? The link is given for that.
Okay, got it.
So you can see the content, and can you see that anyone, if you have missed the previous session, right? There is a demo. They have given one demo session, right? That is first 3-4 videos they'll be keeping in the YouTube. You can see, but from the 5th video onwards, you'll be getting to your Google Drive, right? So you'll be getting the videos to your Google Drive, notes to your mail IDs, and a WhatsApp group. You'll be added to the WhatsApp group. Tomorrow also you can attend the session, but from day after tomorrow, the link is going to be changed. You're supposed to get enrolled. So day after tomorrow, WhatsApp group, you'll be added to the WhatsApp. From day after tomorrow, you'll be getting videos to your Google Drive, right? And they have provided the contact details of this online team for if you have got any queries related to this. And the payment details also they are forwarded, right? Any other queries you got, right? Yes.
Total, what's the duration of this course?
So here, 1 second. So only Python core and advanced, it takes around 2.5 months it takes.
Okay.
And if you want total this Python, UI technologies, Django, Flask, all these things, right? It takes 4 months. Means here 3 things are involved: Python core and advanced, UI technologies, Django framework, Flask framework, and a project at the last. So, and if you doesn't want to, means you cannot make up for 4 months, and Monday to Friday, you can attend this. And the Saturdays, Sundays, there are some batches available, right? For this UI technologies and the Django framework. When you are attending core Python in the weekdays, the weekends UI technologies will be discussed, which doesn't require any Python knowledge. So by the time you complete this UI technologies will be completed. When advanced Python, you'll be parallelly going with these frameworks in the weekends. Mostly like this Saturday, a batch is going to start in the mornings. We can batch on this UI technologies and the Django framework. Yes. Otherwise, once Python is completed, you can attend later also, you can attend, right? So once you got enrolled, you can attend any of my batch, right? Yes. 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 Yeah. Any other queries you got? Yes. Okay. Tomorrow, same time at 10 o'clock, using the same link to see more on this. Tomorrow, we'll be going with the programming part. Technicals, I'll be entering the technicals, right? Yes. So if I'm done with the queries, if there are no other queries, I'm signing off for now. Meet you tomorrow. Thank you all for your time. Good night. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.